Alright, what's good, y'all? Kalen here, aka Not the Prophet, doing a quick update. My plan is to kind of do maybe 1 or 2 updates throughout the month, maybe even like once a week. We'll just see. Life can get crazy, and it's been crazy, and so I'm not trying to make any promises, but I am saying that hopefully, especially with this whole IGTV thing, I want to kind of keep y'all updated as much as I can when the opportunity presents itself. And so, yeah, and unlike the blogs I've been putting out, like the video blogs the past couple of years, these are specifically geared towards letting y'all know about Passion. Because I know I've been very silent on it as far as like just what it's about, what it is, what's in it, like songs and stuff. I've been pretty close to the vest with a lot of talking, a lot of like the background of the project. And that is because, one, it's probably the most ambitious project I've ever made. And so I really want the songs and the content of the music to speak for itself, which it's kind of hard for that to do when it's not out publicly for people to hear it. So again, that's kind of why I'm here today, is just to kind of do what I haven't done over the past few years as far as just letting y'all know what it's about and what's going on with it. So just to give like a kind of a bird's eye view on the project, it is a concept album, meaning it's telling a story. There's a script attached to the story. It started out as a movie script, and then it transformed into a concept record. And so it has a cast of characters and people that it involves. It's not me, it's not my story necessarily, but there are elements of the songs that kind of speak to things I've experienced. So I kind of I've always wanted to say that, but I haven't known how to package that the best way. And as to why I felt the need to do a concept record, I've always been fascinated by concept records. I've always loved the idea of telling a story through an album. That goes back to like high school when I was listening to The Wall and Good Kid, Mad City. Like those were the records that like defined my high school experience. And ever since hearing those projects, I really wanted to try my hand at writing a story and translating it through music. And so this project has been my opportunity to kind of be a guinea pig to that. And I've tried it in different ways in the past. Like the Outkast was kind of like a loose concept album. But this is the first one I've made where every single song is a part of the story. And so, let that be known so people hearing it will be like, whoa, why is he talking about this? Or why does he sound like that? Or why isn't he talking about this? It's simply because it's not me, per se. I'm speaking through a character. And so it's really exciting. It's also very daunting because, like I said, because it's a concept album and it's very strict on like what I can put into it, there's certain topics and things that I haven't been able to talk about because they don't fall within the confines of the storyline. So there were a lot of things that came up when I was at school that I wanted to talk about in song, and I wasn't able to really do that. So the plan is right now to kind of put out another record next year that'll kind of be the in-between. Not the in-between, but it'll be the project that kind of goes in that direction of like, hey, well, Caitlin, this is cool that you're telling a story, but what have you been dealing with recently? And hopefully kind of fill in the gaps, because while I have written a lot about my experiences in Passion through Brian, the main character of the story, there are a lot of things that I've omitted just because, again, it didn't fall within the storyline. So my hope is to make like a mixtape or some kind of project following Passion that'll kind of explore that stuff more. But yeah, and the official release date as of today, I had to move it, man. There was so many things that came up over the past month that I just knew I was not going to be able to get it done in time. And so the release date as of today is February 20th, 2020. So we got about 3 or 4 months before it's going to drop, which gives me a lot of time to finish just the tracking, finish the mixing, the promotional content. Like that's the big thing for me right now, is just trying to figure out marketing and promotional stuff, like getting people ready for it to release. So that's where my head's at. That's what I have to do. And then, nailing down these last few collaborations I have on paper, but not like physically gotten them done yet. So that's where we're at. At today, actually, I recorded track 10, I think, or 11. So we're coming up on the last stretch. I'm on side 2. Side 1 is done. So like tracks 1 through 7 are finished. And then I got tracks 8, 9, and I think 10 is the one I recorded today. And then we're on to 11, 12, and 13, and 14. So I think I've got my numbers wrong, but bottom line, like there are only like 3 more songs left to do. So it's moving, dude. It's really exciting. But at this point, it's just a matter of getting all the other stuff finished. So, like I said, promotional content, marketing, shows and performances. I want to do a release party, so there's that as well. It's all exciting stuff. It's just very daunting again, very overwhelming at times, just trying to find, like, because I'm wearing every single hat. I'm the publisher, I'm the producer, I'm the artist, I'm the mixer, I'm the everything. And so it's tough when you're trying to juggle every single hat at the same time, but by God's grace, hopefully it'll all work out and it'll be exactly the way I've always intended for it to be. So hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys, again, I'm trying to make more of these videos leading up to the release and hopefully start putting out some singles. But for now, just chew on this and kind of let your imaginations kind of go wild as you imagine what this story is going to be about. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm out. Peace.